Now, I'm going to give each of you a roll of toilet paper. So you're going to get a roll of toilet paper. Go ahead and kind of start loosening up the toilet paper. And in a minute, we're going to have a competition to see who can unroll their toilet paper the furthest in 15 seconds. Now, that's all they're going to have. Now, you say, what can you do to unroll it? Well, let me give you an example. To unroll your toilet paper, if you want, you can do the civilized bathroom way. You can unroll like this if you want. If you want to do the bowling ball, we've got 3 nice lanes right there. You can bowling ball it. If you want to kind of course, you would never TP anybody, I'm sure. But if you wanted to, I know Brent Andrews was up here earlier, and he showed me how to throw a toilet paper roll to where you actually get almost all of it to come off in one throw. It's actually quite incredible. He seemed quite experienced at doing that. I didn't ask him how, but if you want to throw it, just be careful. Try not to land on any of our leaders. Now the children, that's okay. But now here's the thing. As the toilet paper comes out, you want to make sure that you don't tear it, because what we're looking for is the longest untorn line that we can get. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? Does that make sense? All right, what's that? Yeah, if you want to drop and just pull, okay, you got 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Here we go. Ready, on your mark. Get set. Hold on, Noah's trying to figure something out here. He's on the front row. Okay, does somebody need to blow their nose, Noah? Is that what? Okay, here we go. Get ready, 15 seconds. On your mark, get set, go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, let's see. The longest roll of toilet paper. Okay, Catherine is calling for a redo because I went over, she stopped, she gave me a look like, I'm done. And I picked hers up to throw it and I broke the chain. All right, Libby, is all of yours off the roll? Is all of yours unbroken? Okay, all of hers is unbroken off the roll. Did anybody else do that? Okay, Kelly did that as well. Nobody else got that? Okay, 3,000 points goes to the first grade and the 4th grade. That means 4th grade is now 2,000 points in the lead. Give them a hand. Great job. Now we're gonna use this toilet paper. Y'all bring your toilet paper on up here because I need the toilet paper and I need 1 volunteer. All right, yeah. Okay, Noah, I think your toilet paper looks a little used there, buddy. All right, go ahead and set it down. All right, perfect. Now, I need 1 volunteer. Let me see. I'm going to come all the way. Yeah, I chose over there last time. Let's see. Who am I going to choose? Right here. Come on up here. All right. Now tell me your name. Adam. Everybody say hi, Adam. Okay, now Adam, you're going to help me. Now, we've been seeing about how God's got all power, right? Okay, God's got what? Oh, you guys did great. Good job. 4th, 5th grade, you get an extra 1,000 points. Good job. Everybody, God's got what? Yeah, and we saw how Jesus has power over, how he has power over nature. And you guys talked earlier in the week about how Jesus walked on the water, how Jesus has power over sickness. We saw the leper, how Jesus has power over sin. Zacchaeus, okay, forgave his sin. How Jesus has power over death and fear. So you're going to help me tell a story. Now to do this, while I tell the story, I am going to begin to wrap you in this toilet paper. Okay, now let me see. Okay, we've got a big bunch here. I'm looking for an end. There's got to be an end here somewhere. All right, come on, Adam, come right up here. All right, Adam is no longer going to be Adam. He's going to be a man in the Bible, and this guy in the Bible got sick. And he was good friends with Jesus. In fact, Jesus loved him. Jesus knew his sisters. This man had 2 sisters whose names were Mary and Martha. Okay, everybody say Mary. Everybody say Martha. Yeah, you see, he had 2 sisters, and Jesus had gone to their house. There's several stories in the Bible about Mary and Martha, and so he is their brother, and his name is Lazarus. Everybody say hi, Lazarus. Now, Lazarus, Adam, since this isn't you, we are going to change your look just slightly. And so we got to give you, we can't give you that wig, can we? That just wouldn't fit with Lazarus. A punk wig, what do you think? No, can't do the punk wig. Let me see. Oh, no, I don't have any other wigs in there. I'll tell you what, we're going to go with this one right here. All right, so Lazarus right here. And Lazarus gets sick one day. Now, Jesus is not nearby. Jesus is far up north, and Jesus is ministering, and Lazarus gets sick. And so his sisters, they send word to Jesus, and they say, Lazarus, whom you love, is sick. And so Jesus tells his disciples, but he waits 2 days before he actually goes there. And by the time Jesus gets there, Lazarus has been dead for 4 days. Everybody say 4 days. He's been dead for 4 days, and they have buried him. And when Jesus gets there, his sisters look at Jesus and they say, if you would have been here, Jesus, if you would have been here, he wouldn't have died. And others, they're saying, hey, this is the guy that heals the sick and the blind people, they see. When Jesus, he heals the sick, couldn't he have healed this man from his sickness? And the answer is absolutely Jesus could have. Well, why did he wait 2 days? Well, his disciples told him, or he told his disciples he waited 2 days. He knew that Lazarus was dying. And he said it was for God's glory. And so Jesus gets there and he asks where Lazarus is, and they've buried him. He's been dead 4 days. Everybody say 4 days. And Jesus asked to go to the tomb. So they take Jesus to the tomb. And Jesus is at the tomb. And then he tells them, because it was like a cave and there was a stone in front of the door. And then he tells them, move the stone. And Martha, one of his sisters, she looks at Jesus and she says, he's already decaying. He stinks. No offense, Adam. He stinks. He's been dead for 4 days. And Jesus tells them, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will live even if he dies. And then they move the stone, and Jesus says, in a loud voice, he says, Lazarus, come out. And the Bible says Lazarus, who had been dead, gets up. And he's wrapped all in this because they wrapped him in grave clothes, because they would wrap people when they died in strips of cloth. And so Lazarus gets up and he comes out of that cave. And honestly, he probably did walk something like that because it would have been wrapped all around him. He comes out of his grave clothes. He's right there. And you know what? Jesus raised him from the dead. God's got what? And God is so strong, so powerful. Not only does he have power over sin, he's got power over death. That's why he can give us life. Okay, now you're in there, you're all bound up. Okay, on the count of 3, I want you just to break it free. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, he's just ripping it off of him. All right, good job, good job. How many of you guys got some of you guys were calling it the mummy button. It's not the mummy button, it's the Lazarus button. Raise your hand if you got it today, okay? Yeah, if you haven't, there'll be a few more of them floating around tomorrow. It's the eyeballs, and he's all wrapped in the grave clothes because God's got what? All power. All right, give Adam a hand. Adam, awesome job. Thank you. I've never wrapped anybody, I think, in 6 rolls of toilet paper before. Good job. Look, he's taking some with him. That's fantastic. Who should be number 1 in your life?